right, just kind of updating what we've been doing, Dennis. We did manage to turn off the water on several of the houses in Elrama that were far behind on their payments. Apparently it spurred some activity because we have had people coming in, either signing an agreement to start paying their bills or paying their bills. We still have one customer. I think we can guess who that would happen to be.
I think we've leaned his property, I believe we have.
But anyway, that's the only customer that we have to worry about now in Elrama. Everybody else is either signed an agreement or the property is abandoned, which means we aren't gonna be able to find anything about it, or they have started to pay their bills.
Good job, Chuck. We had something the other day about a DEP complaint about some sewage down in your neck of the woods.
That is
Was
on
it
the
sent to
agenda.
us, or did it just come to the township?
It just came out
Been
Couple
going
days
on the
ago?
last few days, and it is on the agenda.
Okay, if I could have a copy of that, I could take that back down to West Elizabeth and we can see what we could do about it. Even though technically all our job is to collect at the end of the pipe. But
Just want to bring that to your
we could
attention.
have our engineer come out and take a look at it. He's a specialist in sewage, so.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
I think that one of the properties that has a large leak, I think, years ago, a meter was pulled and there is no water, and I think that maybe the property's in like some sort of kind of thing. And if, technically in the rules and regulations, if they don't have a water meter, they can request the township to stop the billing. And but I don't necessarily know how to get a hold of it. I feel bad that billing keeps happening to these folks that maybe have not even had a water meter for 10 years, that continually get the $64 a month bill, although.
Well, even if they don't have water coming into it, if they're part of the agreement for the water lines, for the sewage lines being run in the community, they're still liable for the,
Well, in the rules and
For
regs, it
debts.
says they can request for the board to stop the payments, like Miss Curlin did on Finnegal Raymer Road and so forth, that they can, and the board could decide. It is, there's been some interest in a couple of those properties to sell, but there's these big sewer liens, and there was even, I think, 6 months ago, a request of a real estate agent that wanted to know if we would reduce the sewer lien, or just, I would like to see them turn into something rather than just abandoned property on 837.
I think I know the properties you're talking about. They're at the very end of Elrama.
It would benefit Elrama not to have those blighted properties. If somebody's interested in doing something with it, it would be better for the part of the community to.
Give us a call, we'll talk about it. I'm sure we can bring it up to a meeting. We have one
And
every,
technically, we're not
fourth
treating
Monday of the month.
their sewage. I mean, there is the debt service, but we're not been treating their affluents or whatever their.
well, we only charge them for
separate
the debt service if they don't have an active meter.
And that's a different charge than the 64. It includes the first 10,000 gallons or whatever.
Yeah, that's a separate charge.
Okay.
Good job, Chuck.
But we can do that sort of thing. And Janice, did you ever get that management letter I had requested from the auditors for 2023?
I thought I sent it to you in an email.
I did not get it in my email. If you could print me up a copy of it, I'd very much appreciate it. And that's pretty much what I would have to say. I just have a request on one thing. Janice says, if you're in the office, you're the person I contact on any questions I have or anything like that for West Elizabeth Sanitary Authority, correct?
Mary Ann handles the billing for all that.
Okay, so Mary Ann's the person I would talk to on that?
Yes.
Okay, so if any of these letters that Michelle was just talking about coming either from DEP or anything concerning billing, that there are questions about it, should I contact Mary Ann or you?
Well, you can contact me if I needed to forward it to Mary Ann, I can do that.
All right, if you could put together a package on that letter and anything else you have like that, I'd appreciate it. I can take it to the meeting and we'll handle it as quickly as we possibly can. I don't like seeing abandoned properties any more than anybody else does. There's too many of them in this area to begin with. Are there any questions from the board to anything in West Elizabeth?
No. I don't have any charge.
All right.